Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mike, and today I want to talk to those of you who are thinking about retiring here in the Philippines on a $1,500 a month Social Security income. That's a number that applies to a lot of American retirees. And the good news is that in many parts of the Philippines, that income can provide a comfortable lifestyle if you budget wisely. But today isn't really about money. It's about something that many people overlook before they move here. They spend months researching visas, apartments, healthcare, and the cost of living, but they rarely ask themselves one very important question. What am I going to do every day to stay busy? When you've spent 30 or 40 years of your life working full-time, retirement sounds like paradise. You imagine sleeping in every morning, enjoying your coffee on the balcony, taking afternoon walks, and never hearing an alarm clock again. And honestly, for the first few weeks, that's exactly what retirement feels like. But after a month or two, many retirees discover that having unlimited free time isn't always as exciting as they imagined it. Without purpose, the days begin to blend together. It's easy to fall into a routine of just watching YouTube all day, scrolling through social media, or sitting at the same bar every afternoon. The Philippines offers an incredible lifestyle, but you still need something that gives your days meaning. So today I want to give you 10 activities that you can engage in here in the Philippines on a $1,500 a month income. But before we get this topic started, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And while you're at it, don't forget that bell notification. Okay, we're going to get right into it. The first thing that I recommend is simply getting out and exploring your local area. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars flying to different islands every month. One of the great things about living here in the Philippines is that almost every province and island has beautiful places to discover that are only a short bus ride, ferry ride, or jeepney trip away. Spend a Saturday afternoon visiting a nearby beach, hiking to a waterfall, exploring a public market, or wandering through a town that you've never been to before. Many of these adventures cost very little, yet they'll create memories you'll remember for years. The second activity is investing in your health. One advantage to retirement is finally having the time to take care of yourself. You don't need an expensive country club membership to stay fit. Many cities have affordable gyms, and walking is completely free. Go for a morning walk before it gets too hot. Swim at a public beach. Ride a bicycle if you enjoy cycling. Stretch, practice yoga, or simply make movement a part of your daily routine. Stay healthy isn't just about living longer. It's about enjoying the years that you've worked so hard to earn. Personally, I'm in the gym doing my weightlifting and cardio training about 5 days a week. But if I wanted to work out every day, I could say in Bisaya, "Malatu ko sa gym kada adlaw," which means I'm going to the gym every day, which leads me into the third activity, and that is learning a little bit of the local language. You don't have to become fluent in Bisaya or Tagalog. Even learning enough to greet people, order food, ask simple questions, and carry on basic conversations can completely change your experience. And you can surprise them when they ask you a question in English and then you answer in their native tongue. It shows respect, opens doors to friendships, and makes everyday life much more enjoyable. Best of all, learning a language costs almost nothing thanks to free apps, YouTube videos, and conversations with your neighbors. Fourth activity, if you've ever thought about creating a YouTube channel, writing a blog, or sharing your experiences online, retirement is the perfect time to start. You don't need expensive cameras or professional equipment anymore. Many successful creators filmed with nothing more than a smartphone. Whether your audience is 10 people or 10,000, documenting your journey gives you a reason to get out, explore, research interesting topics, and preserve memories that you'll enjoy looking back on years from now. Your fifth activity to stay busy is volunteering. There are churches, schools, charities, animal rescue organizations, and community groups throughout the Philippines that appreciate an extra pair of helping hands. Volunteering doesn't have to cost you money. In fact, your time may be the most valuable thing that you can give. You'll meet wonderful people, become more connected to your community, and experience a sense of purpose that's difficult to find sitting alone in an apartment. Retirement is also the perfect opportunity to rediscover hobbies that work may have pushed aside for decades. This is the sixth activity to keep busy. Maybe you've always wanted to learn photography, painting, fishing, cooking, woodworking, gardening, or playing the guitar. The Philippines is a wonderful place to enjoy many of these hobbies because the slower pace of life gives you the time to truly appreciate them. Some hobbies cost very little, yet they provide endless enjoyment and often lead to meeting new friends who share the same interests. Speaking of friendships, don't limit yourself to spending all of your time with other foreigners. It's natural to enjoy the company of people who share your background, but one of the greatest joys of living in the Philippines is getting to know Filipino families and experiencing the culture firsthand. Accept invitations to fiestas, attend community events, visit local festivals, or simply spend time chatting with your neighbors. Many retirees discover that these relationships become one of the most rewarding parts of their life here in the Philippines. And befriending the locals is your seventh activity that can keep you busy right here in the Philippines. Okay, the eighth habit that's worth developing is becoming a lifelong learner. Retirement doesn't mean that your education is over, and in many ways, it's just beginning. Read books, watch documentaries, take free online classes, learn computer skills, study photography, improve your cooking, or learn about investing. The internet has made learning almost anything free, and keeping your mind active is just as important as keeping your body active. Your ninth activity is, if Philippine law and your personal situation allows, you might also consider earning a little extra income doing something that you genuinely enjoy. For some retirees, that's consulting online, writing books, teaching English, selling digital products, or doing freelance work for companies back home. The goal isn't necessarily to make a fortune. It's to stay mentally engaged, have projects to work on, and perhaps supplement your Social Security income while doing something that you actually enjoy. Finally, your 10th activity is one of the most valuable things that you can create for yourself, and that is a simple daily routine. Wake up at the same time each morning, go for a walk, have breakfast at your favorite cafe, or cook at home. Spend a few hours on your hobbies, volunteer, or learn something new. Meet a friend for coffee. Read in the afternoon. Watch the sunset in the evening. Having structure doesn't make retirement boring. It makes it meaningful. Living in the Philippines on $1,500 a month doesn't mean that you have to sit at home trying to save every peso. Some of the richest experiences in this country cost very little. A morning walk along the waterfront, a conversation with your neighbors, a visit to a local market, a jeepney ride to a nearby town, or an afternoon spent volunteering can make for an incredibly fulfilling life. Retirement isn't measured by how much money you spend. It's measured by how well you use the time that you've earned. At the end of the day, the Philippines offers something that many retirees have been searching for all of their lives. Freedom. Freedom from the daily commute, freedom from alarm clocks, freedom to decide how you want to spend each day. If you combine that freedom with purpose, curiosity, good health, and meaningful relationships, you can build a retirement that's rich in experiences without needing a huge retirement income. And in my opinion, that's what a successful retirement is really all about. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below telling us what you'd do to stay busy if you retired to the Philippines on $1,500 a month. I'd love to hear your ideas, and they might inspire someone else who's thinking about making the move. Until next time, God bless, peace out, and I'll catch you in the next video.